don't know if you can read this one. It's pretty faded. Pink lady slipper. Look at that view. That red roof way over there, that's the fire hall near my house. Uh-oh, it might rain. There's a cloud. Yeah, chance of rain. Look at that cloud. Moose. Moose on the loose. Hey, someone built the bench. Let's see the view from this bench here. Hopefully it's not too rotten. Oh. Are you ready? Look at that view. That's Lake Superior out there. Check it out. Beauty. There it is. Ooh, cones. Hmm. Oh, dry up here. Oh, lots of cones this year. Huh. All that rain. So while I was at it, I thought I'd throw in some updates and announcements and stuff. So we're just waiting for these guys to pop back up. They don't seem to want to stand. I think what I might do with these guys actually is I might take them out of this pot and add them to my forest. I think they might go nice in my forest. I can make it larger, take the rock out. The rock was just holding this one up. Hard to really see what it looks like down here, but there's only 3 trees, multi-branch trees. This one will be coming up soon for a trim before it comes back in the house. I have to start bringing stuff back in the house now. So these guys are a step ahead of those ones. So maybe I'll add them in there and see what happens. My little hibiscus with the pink flower that I got, it had the aphids on it. Got lots of nice new growth on it and new flower buds. It's doing really well. I don't think I'll do any trimming to it. I think I'll just let it grow. It seems to be doing a good job all on its own. Well, looks like this one had a lightning strike. The roots fused. Lightning strike's almost healed over. Wow. Yeah, we've had some terrible winds here this year. Oof. That one's died too. Maybe too wet for some of them, but the winds have been crazy this year. Ooh. See, it was rotten on the inside. Cool. My two olives. This one's the one I trimmed back, and it's got lots of new growth on it. Seems to be doing very well. The little clovers are taking over in here. I love these little flowers, they're so cute. But yeah, it seems to be, both of them have thickened up a lot compared to what they were. I know they're not very thick, but they're not even at pencil thickness yet, I don't think, but my little twigs they're doing okay. This one always struggled, so I never trimmed it or anything. We'll see what happens when I bring it back in the house, but at least this one's doing good. And for some reason I couldn't get any of the cuttings to take. So my red hibiscus, this one here, I trimmed it, but I didn't post the video of the trim because the $50 challenge distracted me. I added some moss into it, seems to be doing okay. But it's got a ton of new growth on it. Make sure you see that, there you go. And seems to be doing good, staying nice and tight, and the leaf size, it got really small. Pretty cool. The little portulacarias that I planted, they've literally doubled in size. Very nice. And my Schefflera seems to really like it out here. It's got a lot of new top growth, whereas in the house it was kind of slowly dying. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with it in the house, but we'll do our best to get that figured out. So it's pretty long and tall now, so we'll probably keep the canopy there and get some more branching in there. The leaves are looking pretty decent. The sun is direct here for half a day on this pallet and a full day on those two pallets. Yeah. So in my little tray of goodies here, in all this moss and stuff, ow, very prickly, don't touch it. When we were replacing in the pedestrian bridge at the marina and revitalizing all the trails, well, these were on the old bridge foundation, I guess you can call it, the old timbers that held it in place. So this little guy was on there, and this guy was on there. Now this one, I'm probably going to plant in the ground. I'm just going to let it do its thing. But I was thinking of maybe potting this one and see what it does. It's pretty cool looking, actually. I'll bring it up here for a little tiny thing. Very small, very cute. And what do we got here? So we got my huntsman spider that just ran away. I mean my fig. And the fig is finally getting some really nice fig leaves on it. Now these are the original leaves, burnt in the sun because it was the last one I brought outside. But the fig-shaped leaves are doing really well. And my new bougainvillea that I bought that I haven't had time to do anything with yet. Too many distractions. And I think we finally figured out that these are a type of willow. They're the ones that seeded with the pomegranates, and this year there's a whole bunch of other ones seeded there. And I might try bonsai them. We'll see. They did really well inside the house too. My little spruce that I slip potted and took off a few branches here and there is doing really well. It's got some new buds started already. I'm still thinking about doing a cascade with it. It's really been on my mind since I did that video. But that's my little spruce. Run over by the loader and bare rooted right there, and I brought it home and there it is. I picked up this little guy the other day, spreading juniper. I've never had a juniper. I have no experience with these at all. I have limited experience with the cedars. So I'm hoping that it's about the same. But who could pass that up? These things are like 35 bucks, brand new. I gotta dig down there and see what's down there. I'm very curious. So I have to do a bunch of research on this because I literally don't know a thing. I don't want to repot it or do anything to it this year, I don't think, but I'd like to dig down and see what's there. The other new thing I got was, since I got my burning bush. And again, a $60 plant. Who could pass that up, right? And it's tall. It's comes up to my chest here. So we'll be chopping that back. I don't know if I'll do it this year. Maybe I should, eh? I could chop it right back to there. Be a good spot. It's already getting some fall colors. Lots of stuff's already getting fall colors here now. Very sad. Anyway. Yeah, since I lost my other burning bush, which was much, much older, but the little trunk on this one, give me a bit of a head start, and it was on sale. Who could say no to that? So, I've got over here, let me crawl over everything. I've got more figs here, and they're just starting their fig leaves. Well, that one anyway. And I'm gonna have to separate them. They're too close together. I've got my other figs here. That's my little group planting that I had. Now I'm just gonna let this one do whatever it's gonna do. It's gonna be my little wild ones. Now my ash, can't really see that. My ash died back. It didn't do well after the rabbits got it, but we'll see. It doesn't look like it's dead. It's got some little buds on it. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what it does. My cutting that I took from my large adenium, still hanging in there. Not flourishing, but it's hanging in there. I thought maybe bringing it outside would help it out a bit, and it seems to. It's you can see an improvement in it. So I've got my pomegranate, the one that dampened off, and hard to see with the bougainvillea there, but I gave it a trim as well, and again, that video wasn't posted because the $50 challenge sort of distracted me and I didn't get that one up. It's doing fantastic. I couldn't be happier with this one. I'm just gonna take off this little bud down here. I don't need it in the bend. We'll let it concentrate on other stuff, but I'm just in love with this one. It's doing very nice. My bougainvillea, it decided to curl up. All the leaves curled, and I really can't blame it after being run over by the greenhouse. It's just starting to come back. So I'm probably going to give it a trim before I bring it in the house. A lot of the branches had been broken off, so I guess we'll just see what happens with it. And I gotta weed it. There's some grass there. And, of course, my pomegranate, it decided to come back. Thank goodness. because it had lost, after it got run over by the greenhouse, it had lost all its leaves. But it's doing way better now, thank goodness. This is my baby that I had. It's exactly the same age as these ones. It's from the same fruit. And these ones, as you can see, are super thin. And this one, if I can pull this off here, is pretty thick compared to those ones. So they're going on 2 years now, I guess, these pomegranates. And I kept this one because when they grew out and they had their like little baby leaves, all of these ones and all of the 500 other ones I had the 2 baby leaves that came out. Well, this one had 3. It was the only one out of all those pomegranates that had 3 baby leaves. So of course I kept it. What else do we have? We have the leftovers. One didn't survive in that cup. We have all the cuttings down here. Some survived, some didn't. We have the $50 challenge florist. Hang on, let me go around to the other side here and get a better view of it. So we have the $50 challenge florist here, doing very, very well. And I'm gonna have to trim it. We've got some long shoots poking out there, so we'll have to start shaping them into a tree form. That'll be upcoming. More figs here, and these ones as well, just starting to get their fig-shaped leaves. And then my runt, my little runt in a giant spider web. Now that little tag alder also lost all its leaves, but there's new buds and stuff coming up. The stem still looks good. You can see some new buds there. So we'll see if that one comes back. I knew it kind of would go into shock when I put it in soil. So that's all of them updated, and there's my dog bush. Right, you mutt? Hey, mutt. You good boy? Sit. Are you good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. So I'm gonna have to move these farther back because of the wind, but my root over statues are doing very well. I'm hoping that they'll hang on better. When I first brought them outside, unfortunately, oh, this one's ripped on really nice, but unfortunately the wind knocked them off the statues. I never even thought about it, so I've been hiding them in here. That's why their growth is so nice compared to my very first bonsai here, where the growth was kind of stunted and it went dormant. And I still have to figure out fixing this. It's got, let me see if I can zoom in here. There we go. So it's got new growth rolled over there. And I didn't see it right away, unfortunately. So what I might do is I might cut this new growth and then tape it back. Because this branch is, oops, let me see if I can try and zoom here. There we go. This branch is doing really well. So if I can maybe get it, I don't know if you'd call it grafted back on or repaired or something, maybe I can save the tree. And the top is bent, so this one was also in the greenhouse, so I'll have to do a bit of a restyle on it, and I think it's unavoidable. My poor tree. I don't know. I haven't decided. I just love the colors of these. It was the only one in the whole store that was this like lime color with this, and they had it reduced to the point of they were going to throw it out if nobody bought it because nobody wanted it. But I love it. So this tree and those two were all in the same pot when I purchased it, and that was, I think we're going on 4 years now. So they're 3. And every other one you see, the root over rock and all those other ones, are cuttings from these ones. I've got lots of other cuttings all over the place too. I haven't had time to plant. My little twin trunk that I'm going to try and do is starting to leaf out now from that video. Doing pretty good. We'll see how miniature we can keep it. And the leaves will stay small on these. And they always fold in half when they're in the sun outside. They always fold in half. Most of my plants do. I don't know why. I don't think the sun is that much stronger here. All the medicine onions, I've got so many of them. And then those new hibiscus, they're budding out very nicely now. The old leaves look pretty sad, but you can see even a flower, silly thing. Even all the new buds and everything are popping out real nice. So they'll shed all these leaves off. Doesn't want to yet, but they'll shed all those off and then they'll regrow. There's the other one. So doing very well. This will probably be my keeper. This is the one that had that wicked radial root system. So we'll see what comes of that. It's pretty cool. We'll have to do something with that wonky branch though and bring it back. I'd like to bring it way back, but we'll see what buds back. We'll see what happens. We can go back or we can go forward. A lake, eh? Ooh. Yui. Oh, I love their shape. Wow. Pileated woodpeckers. We've got lots here. Somebody's gonna sleep for a while. Oh, cherries. The ones they were talking about on the sign way back there. Here they are. Some more nice ones. Big old birch. Cool. Oh, another bird's nest up there. Lots of them bird nests in the spruce here. Ow, that hurt. Oh, some cedars. Wow. Look how thick the foliage is on this one. Wow. Oh, hey, a lake. Ooh, more blueberries. Yeah. The water's pretty deep there, doggy. Crazy dog. Well, come back on shore, silly. Doesn't want to come back. Well, come back. Come on. Nope. That's a nope. Water must be nice and cool. And I'm seeing lots of moss down here. Wonder if there's some pitcher plants. Don't mind the dog choking away. He made the choice not to come back. Let's see if I can find some. Ah! Don't shake on me. Oh, crazy mutt. Okay, I'll see if I can find some and I'll... Well, shit. Whoa. Yeah. So I ducked down here in this red peat, and you can see down here that there's some of our native sundew plants. It's been a long time since I've seen these growing, and they're just teeny tiny. But that's our native sundews. So here's another one right here. You can see that. So there must be pitcher plants in here too, and all these blueberries and other things. And I'm soaking wet from the dog now, so we'll just have a quick peek in here and see if there's any close by. Wow, there's lots of sundews here. It's been a long time since I found sundews. Look at them all at the edge of the water. They like it pretty wet. And now I'm all wet from the dog. That's a lot of sundews down there. Wow, that's pretty neat. And there's a pileated woodpecker up there. Right there. Look at him, he's huge. So cute. Oops. Better zoom out a little bit so I'm not so shaky. Yeah, it's a pileated woodpecker, that one. He was talking to me a little bit ago. There he is. Lots to eat around here for him. Alright, back we go. Alright, we're back up here. Now we'll go the other way. Look at that. You are here. Oops. Oh, those are roots. Thought they were sticks on the ground. Wowee. Look at them all. Too cool. Oh, hey. Apparently this is a white spruce. Not that, but this. Cool. Look at the roots on this sucker. Wow. If you guys could feel these spider webs. Ah! Yeah, the rope line. Wonder if it'll still hold us up. So this part is actually so steep that they installed a rope and it still seems to be pretty good. Ooh. The mosquitoes, let me tell ya. They're getting me now. Ooh, tree fell on the rope. And took out the tree that the rope was tied to. But the rope is still good. Pretty cool. It's all downhill from here. Wow, this is an old growth piece of forest here. I wish you guys could see what my eyes see. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. There's my foot in comparison with this trunk. Look at that bark. Isn't that insane? See if I can get the sun at my back here. Wow. Don't mind the dog. Has to mark his spot. That one's even bigger. Crazy. Holy woodpecker damage. Wow. Huh. was wondering what that noise was. There's a teeny tiny woodpecker over there. Let me see if I can get it on camera. Right there. There he is. Oh, and he's gone. Tiny little woodpecker. So much life around here. Wow. We had some pretty good windstorms over the last few years. Oh, hello. White-tailed deer. And they're everywhere. Cool. Black spruce. So tiny. Ow. Old man's beard. I've been showing you guys that a lot. And then there's some right here. I guess everybody's been touching that. It's not alive anymore, but that stuff is. Oh. Cedars. These ones have weird shape. They're all long. Neat. Oh, some of these coveted mushrooms. Look at those. Look how big this one is. Look at that. Wow. And here we are. we started off. That's it. Now we can get out of the bugs. That was a nice hike. Thanks for coming with me. Thanks for watching. Be safe, everyone.